Hello and welcome to Grand Arena Championship. My name is Heathen 13 and this is Season 16, Week 4, Round 2. My opponent this match is named Panger, so let's look at the matchup. Alright, Panger does have some of the red on his side of the hotspot, so let's zoom in and see exactly what's what. In the statistics, I do hold the edge in every category. Panger has 570,000 lifetime banners, so he definitely plays, but the big takeaway I get from his stats is that he has 1,500 offensive wins to only 265 defends. It's a really low percentage, so I anticipate Panger going really heavy offense and only keeping a few of his strong squads on defense. When we compare our rosters, I do have a million more GP overall, but only slight advantage in top 80 and top 65. I have 23 more Zetas than Panger, but I don't have a speed advantage. His speed on top 80 average and mine are identical, and he actually has a slight advantage when we're just looking at G11s and above. I have 3 more Gear 13s, I've got 10 more Gear 12s, but he actually has more Gear 11s. In the mod analysis, I have an advantage in overall 6-stop mods and plus 25 mods, but he has an advantage on that middle band of speed mods, the plus 15 all the way up to plus 24. My opponent also has the advantage in total relic levels. You can see he tends to relic his characters up a little more than I do. I still just have those 2 tier 7 relics. He has 7 along with 2 tier 6 and more tier 5. In the meta character report, it is even Steven today. We both have Jedi Knight Luke, but no Galactic Legends. Finally, in the ship category, I have an advantage. This is my main advantage, I think, of the match, and that is that he does not have a Malevolence. So let's take a look at his roster and see if there's anything else we can glean from it. He is running that Negotiator in his fleet arena, a Jedi Knight Luke with Jedi team in his squad arena. Along with all the characters he needed to relic up to get Jedi Knight Luke, he also has a Relic 7 Vader, a Relic 7 Malak, a Relic 4 Revan. He's also got some relics on his Jedi, like Jedi Knight Revan. He's got Padme and GK. He's got Grievous and B1 and Droideka. So he's got a good mix. I do want to point out that his General Skywalker is only 6 stars Gear 11, so maybe that's an advantage for me there, but I don't know how big it would be. But let me point out down here, he's got a ton of characters. He's activated them and left them at Gear 1, Rank 1. This was the old school trick that used to do to keep your overall GP down when matchmaking was just on overall GP. Now it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to do this unless you just don't want to spend the resources, because only your top 65 or top 80 are being used for matchmaking purposes. Alright, we've got just under 2.5 hours left in the attack phase. My opponent has already gone, so let me show you the board and see what he was able to do against me, and then what I'm up against. So, knowing that he was going to go heavy offense, I went really heavy defense again, and he was able to shred it. He tore straight through my defense. Here, one-shots on Gas and Padme, and for decent banners, he only got, I think, a 53 on my Gas, but a 59 on Padme. In the back, he got a 55 on Grievous and a 57 on my Dooku. Up top here, he got a 60 on my Jedi Knight Luke, a 54 on my Jedi Knight Revan, and the only squad that gave him any problems was my CLS team, and he only got a 47 on that. But then we get to the ships. My one big advantage spot, because he doesn't have Malevolence, I decided to go ahead and stick my Negotiator on defense, and Thrawn got a hold, and Negotiator got 2 holds, and he's done. He only has 6 fleets. He doesn't have the Malevolence, and he doesn't have the Radis. So he only has 6. He put 2 down on defense. He used 4 on offense here and is finished. So as long as I can clear the board, regardless of how efficient I am, I'm going to get the victory. Let me show you what he has set for me. He set a JTR squad, and I honestly was not expecting it. It wasn't anywhere in his history, so we'll see what I do to counter that. He's got his Grievous squad, makes me a little nervous, a decent squad there. He's got a Mon Mothma team with his relics he had to get for Jedi Knight Luke. Down low here, he's got a typical Geo squad and then a Bosk team. So we're going to start off with Bosk. We'll take Jedi Training Array. We'll leave off Finn and go undersize. And hopefully start off with a good result. We'll wiggle, we'll wave. We will take out Greedo first, actually. The reason I'm doing Greedo is I just don't like thermals, and between him and Dengar, they can get a bit much. Now we'll go after Cad, and we'll just kind of deal with the rest of the thermals from Dengar. Let's wave Bosk down again. This Bosk only has one Zeta, I believe. No, he has two. He has both. So I don't want to let him taunt up, because then I have to deal with getting through him. Which we will do eventually anyway. Grenade of Healing. And let's see if we can just take him out quickly. We only got one more turn to Illuminated Destiny. Let's see if we can get them down before Dengar gets to steal a bunch more banners from me. And this should do it. I think I'm all full health, full protection. Alright. Good way to start. We're gonna go ahead and try the Bounty Hunter squad against these bugs again. I've tried it 3 times, and I've been successful twice. And I am faster with both my Bosk and my Grief than all of the Geos, so it should work. It should have worked that 3rd time too, but I just wasn't quite strong enough. So we'll do the taunt. Now everybody has a buff, so we're gonna go ahead and attack. That got us 60% there because we got a double tack. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to Poggle, and this should get our contract. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put Burning down. We will go ahead and see if we can get a stun on Brood Alpha. Nope, but we will Disintegrate. Alright, so he is gone. We'll just taunt up. And let's see if we can get a stun on Soldier. Nice. That was Spy's big hit. Wasn't too big. We'll go ahead and call the assist there and take out Poggle. Go for a big hit on Soldier. Work on Sunfac until we can get to Spy. Let's go ahead and do that and go for a stun. Let's heal up, make sure we are full health and protection. And a big hit. Almost. Nice job, Aura. I love when that counter works because it is feels so cheap to get through bugs with just bounty hunters. Alright, let's see what he has in the back for us. I don't know what I'm really expecting. So Night Sisters and this weird rebel team. And the Night Sisters, look at that. The zombie is only gear 8, so they're not going to have all of the revive mechanics. Alright, let's go back to the top and see what I want to do up here. Alright, well, I'm going to give our Night Sisters a chance at redemption. They've not been doing so well against Grievous lately, but here we go. Let's see if they can get the job done. If I drop a battle, I drop a battle. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so first deaths out of the way. Get the plague going. And go ahead and get rid of all that. Let's see if I can get a stun on Droideka. No. Alright, let's assist from the grave for a bit. Got a stun on B2. Let's mass assist. And we are gonna need a res. There we go. And let's see if I can get a stun on Droideka before he gets a big hit. Nope. There's that big hit by Droideka. And let's get all the reses back up. We did get out B1, it looks like. So we will just continue to kill from the grave. And we will continue to do that. Ooh. Hey, you need to leave them alone. Okay, this might not turn out okay because I don't have a way at the moment to clear that damage immunity. So I am stuck until either SWGOH gets her ability or it goes away. Very nice. Or Spirit, their second ability. Here we go. That's what we needed. Alright, more assisting from the grave. And some more. Let's see. Can I get a stun on Grievous? Probably not. It's worth a try. There we go. One more res up. Gonna need to get a SWGOH back. By now, Daka is just too thick for Grievous. Let's get a SWGOH. Heal up all the way. Keep him stunned. Mass assist. A couple more hits should do it. And, yeah, never in doubt, right? Never in doubt. Alright, so I have to decide, do I want to do Traya versus Mon Mothma or Vader versus Mon Mothma? I don't think it really matters. Let's go ahead and take out the JTR team. I kept my Darth Revan for offense, thinking he was going to put Darth Revan on defense, which is what he's done almost every round so far. Turned out he swapped out for JTR, so that's fine. I'll just come in with Darth Revan against JTR instead. Well, I probably could have done this 4-man, but that's fine. It's not, doesn't matter really either way. We'll come in. We're not going to get amazing banners because that on steel stuff, but we should get like a 57, 58 maybe. All right. I think I'm going to go Traya here. But I'm going to bring in Thrawn and Sith Trooper with them. Just to be sure. I feel like this Mon Mothma team is probably more of a threat than that Akbar squad. So let's go ahead and fracture POW so you can't take the turns and give the turn meter. And let's just hope I survive all that. And I didn't. Well, that's alright. Let's strip all that away. And we will isolate POW instead. And let's go for a big hit. Ooh, not as big as I would have liked. Meanwhile, they are doing some damage. Alright, well, this didn't go very well at all, honestly. But still a win, still a one-shot. All I need to do is to clear the board and I win. So 51 is pretty terrible, but that's fine. All right, let's look at these ships. Did he throw a curveball and put something back here I wasn't expecting? No, he's got Empire and Thrawn with Geos. I'm going to take my home one against the Thrawn with Geos because I hate the matchup against the Empire. I have been getting murdered with that matchup. So we'll do this way. You know, get rid of Wedge there. And, oh, that was big. Almost putting things in the wrong place there. So I want Han, the Y-Wing, and Biggs. We'll leave Wedge on the bench. And hopefully this won't be any kind of issues. We'll just take them down little by little. Let's get that up. And armor penetration. And we've got Sun Fact there, so let's get rid of his shields. Ah, it didn't land. That's a bummer. If that ability was not resistible, that Y-Wing would be so much better. Go ahead and bring in the Phantom so we can bring in the Ghost quickly. There we go. What do we got? Good old Boba Fett. Let's go ahead and do that up again. Let's See if we can get rid of Spy. Nice. Let's go ahead and bring in... Let's bring in the Cassian for the assist. And we're just left with Soldier. And there we go. So 63 is not amazing, but definitely better than losing to the Empire. And then I'm left with my Separatists here that I can just underman. And should go fairly smoothly, I think. Should. Get some Buzz Droids out on that TIE Bomber. Go ahead and clear the target. Oh, I can't clear the target lock because it's Vader. That was stupid. That's fine. Let's spread Buzzies all around. And next attack here should be able to take out that bomber before he gets burning. Yes. And Vader, goodbye. And TIE Pilot, you're going away too. Right here. Alright, so all we have left are those two in the back. With these Night Sisters, I'm actually going to go for my troopers. I have other teams that I could do, like Geos and whatnot, but if you're going to put in a Gear 8 zombie, and they're, you know, everybody's under geared, then you deserve to get troopered, I feel like. And I think my troopers should have enough to do this. So now that the zombie's gone, get rid of Daka. And there goes Talzin and Spirit and Ventress. And goodbye. And finally, this Akbar team. We will bring in these three. I think Palp, Vader, Sith Trooper. I don't even think I need Sith Trooper. Honestly, I think Vader's just going to go and kill everybody in one turn. But you never know. So we'll Force Crush it. And we'll Merciless. And let's take out Leia. She's the only damage threat here, I think. And then we'll work on Solo so he can't bring her back. And we'll do that. And we'll get rid of Solo. A stun, maybe? Nope. And there we go. So, not my most efficient run, but pretty decent. What do we get? 21-21 to 18-28. I want to thank Panger for the battle. It was a really fun match. He's the first person that's been able to clear all of my ground squads in one shot this season. So, good job to him. I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you again in next round, our last round of Season 16.